Many couples feel pressure to copy wedding trends they see on Instagram, Pinterest, or TikTok, social media. Big installs, heavy styling, thousands of candles, and editorial setups that create unrealistic expectations. It is the classic FOMO reaction. Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest, weddings keep repeating the same ideas. Trends take over and the couple's own style gets lost. Current trends are opulence, excessive luxury, layers of drapes, and editorials that look like film sets or Hollywood. It makes couples think their intimate wedding or elopement has to reach that level of worthy. Here is what shifts in 2026 and 2027 weddings. It is about slowing down in a good way. Less perfection, more warmth, and more human touch. Color is getting quieter but richer. Clay, olives, ochres, siennas, natural tones pulled from the environment with pops of color. These tones ground the space and feel pleasing to the eye. We are moving away from mass-produced weddings and the sameness you see online. Every element that shows a human hand that made it matters. A clay pot, a custom plate, a hand-painted menu card, a painted tablecloth with a real brushstroke. Small imperfections prove it was handmade, and these details create a curated wedding, not a picture-perfect editorial built from social media. More artistic and more art-led design, and definitely not items taken out of a catalog that was mass-produced. A lot of weddings couples try to copy online were not even real weddings. Many of them are staged. Some are style shoots, and some were created by AI for engagement to stop the scroll, not for a real couple. Trends move fast. I've been in the wedding industry for about 15 years, and I've seen trends come and go. A few years ago, everything was about dark photography. Many things that were popular then look outdated now, like oversized bridal parties, welcome signs, bland cocktail food, sparklers, table-to-table photos, burlap welcome bags, and big floral arches. Now they look dated. The same will happen to today's trends. If you build your wedding around a trend cycle, it ages the moment the trend fades. Your wedding should reflect you, your sense of style, and not what the feed promotes. This applies to your attire as well. Next year's dresses will shift again, but your gown has to match your personality and your destination. I've probably said this about 100 times and will repeat it again. What you wear in Hawaii is different from what you're going to wear in Rome. What works on a Malibu cliff is different from a historic palazzo in Venezia or Venice. Let the destination guide the style. And the same with colors. Choose colors you actually like, not colors pushed by the season. Colors go out of style fast. Your memories should not. Some trends I do like because they are timeless are smaller weddings, film photography that are timeless and has that organic quality to them, weekend weddings built around curated experiences, and of course, unplugged weddings. Focus on creating experiences you like, with or without guests. Destination weddings support this because the destination becomes part of the day. With fewer guests, you can allocate your budget to what matters to you. Smaller weddings slow the pace. You take time to enjoy the setting and connect more. The wedding feels natural instead of staged. And here is the simplest way to think ahead. Use social media for initial ideas, if you must. Then step away. Take what speaks to you and leave the rest. Add your own twist to the day that fits you, your taste, and your venue, and your destination. This is also where working with a professional designer makes a big difference. A designer who knows a destination helps you pull out your personalities to blend both of them together in a unique way. And they'll develop a concept that fits you instead of copying the feed or what another wedding planner did. The wedding feels like you, not a magazine spread. You still will have a beautiful event, but you and your guests stay present and enjoy the experience, spending quality time together away from the hustle of everyday life. My big takeaway here in this video is don't plan your wedding from Instagram, TikTok, or Pinterest. Plan it based on who you are and your chosen wedding destination. On your 15th anniversary, you want to look back and say, that was us. Not, oh my gosh, what were we thinking? Keep it real so the memories stay honest. If this video resonates with you, drop a comment below so I'll make more like this one. And subscribe if you want more guidance on intimate and destination weddings. Thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao.